Arr, avasti mateys. Tribute to Moby Dick today, or the whale that sailed Jonah. It doesn't matter. I don't expect anybody to even watch this thing. There's a sperm whale. It beached itself. Now, we'll get back to this in a minute. Arr, avasti. Most of you don't know how to read, or I've read this here, Moby Dick. It was a whale called MOCHA Dick, and then we got Moby Dick. There was old Crooked Tom that one time that haunted the shores of Nantucket, New Bedford, many, many years ago, centuries ago, in ships of wooden and sails, don't you know? So Moby Dick was a sperm whale, and it was a big whale. And sperm whales were known to attack ships. There was a boat called the Essex, where we'll drop down to this voice now, or a boat called the Essex. And a sperm whale attacked the boat and sank it. These guys were left in whale boats a few, and then they had to eat each other. That's right. There's some cannibalisms, cannibalisms on the Essex. And that's actually how MOCHA Dick come about here. Now, the American economy in the beginning grew off of whales. And the spermaceti, that's right, spermaceti. Spermaceti, that's right, the sperm whale. He's got a lot of oil and stuff in his head, and then there's a lot of this goo that you can make a perfume. You could cut the head open, literally get in there with buckets and just oil and oil and oil and blubber. And that's how America lit itself for the longest time. In Europe, they made spermaceti candles, a longer, cleaner burning light, and a lot safer than the other flammables like kerosene and gasoline. Or they were hard to kill and they had their own grounds. Now, whales were pretty populous off our coast at one time, but they got hunted out. They didn't know how to properly manage their fishing industry to keep the population alive. They overfished it, and they drove out a lot of whales. Now, sperm whale, this is a treat. So he beached himself. Now, back in the old days, read this book here, the town folk would go down to the beach and carve up the whale. It was actually a community event when the first people got here in the States. Community plunder it be. And people could make some money and take care of their own needs. And then there became claims to the whale and then legalities, taxation, or it belongs to the king. Oh, fuck the king. He's over in England and here we are. We need oil for the lamps and a little food to eat. At one time, they considered whale to be introduced into our food diet during World War I, but it didn't quite take off. Nobody wanted to give up. Are their pigs and their cows, see, and the chickens. So lucky for the whale, I guess. So the sperm whale, he's actually worth quite a bit of money back in the day. His head's full of oil. And there, like I say, you could split them open. There's this, I can't pronounce it, some ARGGHHH or something. And it's make perfumes and oils, all kinds of stuff. This used to lubricate machinery. So no, there was big money in sperm whales. It was actually a sought-after whale, and there was actually spermaceti candles. So poor Moby Dick here, they were known actually to kill sailors. They would attack a whale boat, bite it in half, bite people in two. Our poor Captain AHAB, yeah, see. Actually, if you read the book, it wasn't actually AHAB that got tied up to the whale. He just got pulled under. But a sperm whale, yes indeed. So this thing has an 8, so I'm wondering what killed it. Well, yeah, usually they live for a long time. They've got certain grounds they visit during certain times of year. So just, it's not uncommon. It never has been uncommon for a whale to wash up on shore. It used to be quite common back in the 1600s, 1700s when this was being settled. And that's how people used to whale before they got out in boats. Actually, they got out in little boats that got into bigger boats, and they went all over the damn world with it. So what else we got going on with Moby Dick here?
Several crews have been there all day trying to help the whale, but so far they have been unsuccessful. 10 Tampa Bay's Angelicia Bruton joins us live from there now. And Angelicia, we just got an update a few minutes ago where rescuers described some of the challenges here.
Miranda, unfortunately, the weather is not letting up. You can see that the waves and the high tide are just crashing into that whale. That, along with the wind, is not making it easy for officials to get to the whale, and they're going to have to stop their rescue operation for the day. They say this whale is nearly 50 feet long and weighs around 30 to 40 tons. They got word that it washed up around 8:30 this morning.
We wouldn't even know how to process a whale anymore. That's how backwards we've become as society.
compression between the rib cage and the back of the
sperm whale was alive, but was struggling to breathe.
And he done died today.
The sperm whale was about 50 feet long and weighs anywhere
Play
from
taps
50
for
to
Moby Dick here.
70,000 pounds. Venice officials said the whale was about 50 yards from shore near the Service Club Park.
We do have a response team that is ready at a moment's notice. Unfortunately, we don't know when the next stranding will occur or where it will occur, and so it does take time to get that response team on scene wherever that stranding.
A reddish liquid in the water. Marine biologists said that is ink, not blood. Like squids, sperm whales can produce a dark ink to help escape from predators or when in distress, but it's also common to see before a whale dies. The city said it plans to sedate the whale when it can reach the animal.
Well, he done died, and that's it. So, poor Moby Dick, Mocha Dick, Crooked Tom, and all the sperm whales that ever lived. Thank you, Herman Melville, for the novel. For those of you that you can read, and if you can't read, learn how to read and read that. And then this is a good history. Our country was built on these whales, and what a treat to see, even if he is washed up on there. But wonder what caused it, and a little tribute to Moby Dick. Thank you for watching. If you did watch, hit the like and subscribe. Thank you.